What's up team, James here with another episode of Caffeine, Kilos and Kilometres. I think this one is a super important one to get going. It's the first one of 2026. Fucking super exciting. As we go into 2026, I think it's really important to talk about reflection. Something that I did over the Christmas period was a big period of reflection of where that year went, what happened in it, the things you've achieved, so things I'd like to take forward into this new year, as well as things that I'd like to leave behind. I think this process of reflection is something that's super important that I would give to all of my clients. Is if you only have that Christmas, that one period each year, and you only have, let's say you live to 80, 70 of those you actually remember, you only have 70 opportunities to reflect, look back and see what you've achieved. And over such a big time frame. And this is something that I think if you're not looking back at what's happened, you're not in that position where you can push forwards and learn from what you've done, but also be in the position to set new goals for that new year, whether you have or haven't achieved them, and go, this is my start point again, this is my time to move forwards. I think that's a really key lesson to take from that. As we dive into that reflective process, some really kind of personal processes for me through this last year has been leaving my old job, going self-employed, setting up social media, losing an entire social media and having to freaking start all over again has been quite a humbling process. It's been exciting. It's been a big part of who I am now, and I don't think I would have had that any other way. But as I put out on Instagram recently, it's been a whirlwind, but the people that I've made connections with through this process has made that whole process great fun. And there's things that I've done as part of this process of building a business, building my bodybuilding or men's model journey, leaving running behind for a little bit and transitioning my training through this, putting on 20 kilos since I was last on stage, as well as setting new goals into this new year and seeing where I want to be, what I want to do, what races I want to attend, what goals I want to achieve financially, what goals I want to achieve for my work side of things. I think without the opportunity to reflect, I haven't got that opportunity to set those goals, boundaries, set the habits in place that I want to do to make those things happen. I think as we leave 2025 behind, taking a minute to pause, reflect, and allow ourselves to move forward has been a really important part of that journey. Saying this, we are now 5-6 days in to 2026, and this is the first one. No, I didn't do this on the first of the month. No, it doesn't fucking matter that it wasn't the first of the month. I was doing other shit. I was looking after journeys, programs, setting up my clients for their journeys through this year and making sure those things were set in place. And just because maybe you had not the start that you envisaged, you didn't go to the gym on the first day, you didn't change your diet overnight, doesn't mean you have failed in this year. There are now another 360 something days to go in this year. And I think taking yourself through this process and going, every little win along the way is going to be really important. Every gym session you make, every healthy choice that you make is going to be really important. I think they're all part of that ongoing reflective process to say you haven't defeated yourself before you've ever really started. Anyway, that's my 2 fucking cents on the reflective process. Get in, get started. It doesn't matter if you haven't already, but if you don't start, nothing will change. See you next time on Caffeine, Kilos and Kilometres. Freaking follow me.